Okay, more memories of Lucian Juanito George Sr. Hey, that's my father's middle name. And what's my middle name? Lucian Juanito George Jr. I never liked that middle name, Juanito. I know it means John in Spanish, but Juanito sounds like something you catch on your feet. Ooh, I got a Juanito. Anyway, I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm ashamed of it. No, but my mother and father named me that, and that's all good. But let me tell you some more dad memories real quick. My father and mother was disciplinarians, and they used to curse at us, even when we were young. They used to say the F word, the S word, the SH, shish, but really the curse word, and they would get on us. And my mother used to curse at us in Spanish. My father, he used to call us a shish, but the curse. Look at him, a shish, you see him there, a shish, you see him there. Man, they cursed at us so much that every time I'd be in the street and if somebody say, shish, I'm like, huh, you talking to me? I thought that was my name. Anyway, also during Christmas, whenever we wake up on Christmas, my brothers, whoever to be the first one to wake up, like if Brian wakes up first, he'd wake up me and Paul. Hey, Paul, Lou, it's Christmas. Paul, hey, Brian, Lou, it's Christmas. And we'd go under the tree and there would be Christmas gifts with our names on it. To Lou, to Paul, to Brian, love Santa Claus. We believed in Santa Claus when we were young. Yes, we did. Until one day, I happened to start walking in and I saw my mother and father writing on the damn Christmas gifts. I walked back and I said, okay, that's who the real Santa Claus is. One more thing, I'll never forget this. My brother Brian, he reminded me of this. When we were young and we used to have colds in our nose and our nose used to be stuffed with phlegm and snot, my father and mother would take turns inhaling, putting their mouth over our noses and inhaling all that booger and snot and then spitting it out to the side. They would do that to each one of us whenever we would get, because back in those days, people use all kind of crazy things. And that, my mother and father, that's pure love. They would inhale our snot from our nose, spit it out to clear up our nose passages. All three, they did it to all three of us, man. And that's why we'll always love our Father up in heaven. We'll always love our mother as well. Whenever the three of us would get beatings and whippings and spanked, we were never afraid of our mother. We was never afraid of her spankings. My mother's spankings, whether it's a belt or whatever, we didn't worry. But our father, boy, whenever she would say, okay, when your father get home, y'all are gonna get it. We used to be so scared. It was almost like the devil was coming home. And when Dad would come and he would spank us with the belt, we would jockey to see who would be first, because we figured the last person to get a spanking would get it the worst. And it's true, because my father used to take the belt and he would whip us on our way running. We used to be jumping up like hot peas and butter as he would beat all three of us. First he beat me, then Paul, then B, or he'd switch it and then beat Brian first, then Paul, then me last. And the last person always got it the worst. And sometimes my father would just use his hand. Instead of a belt, he'd just pull down our pants and smack our naked butts, and his hands hurt sometimes more than the belt. Man, but that was called discipline back in the days. And sometimes, my mother and father used to make us stay on our knees with our hands up. And we would stay with our hands up for like 10 minutes. And if we drop them down, we get spanked. I'll never forget that. That was on Halsey Street. When we were little, we used to be on our knees and we'd have to raise our hands up and keep them up there for like 10 minutes. Lord have mercy. I'm serious. But those were the days. Oh, I'll never forget. When my brothers was playing catch in the living room, Brian and Paul in the living room, catch with a ball. They broke the big mirror. It was a big mirror. I was in the back. I heard this mirror crash. I came running in there and I said, ooh, y'all gonna get it. Dad's gonna get it. Anytime we say dad, and Brian, my brother Brian, he was like, oh no, Lou, don't say that. He would grab my face, Lou, don't say that. I said, ooh, Dad's gonna get you. No, Lou, don't do that. I remember it like it was yesterday. Brian used to be so terrified of my father's beatings. Dad's gonna get you. No, don't say that. Woo! See this outfit right here? This is Paul's outfit that we wore at the Apollo Theater when we were little, performing as the amplifiers. And then my father was trying to put the outfit over Paul, the outfit that my mother and grandmother made for us. And he was trying to put it over his head and wouldn't go his head. My father kept going, damn, your big head, Paul. Your big head, trying to get it over. So my father just got mad. He just ripped. This is the outfit right here. When we were little, look at the rip mark. See the rip? he ripped it right over Paul's head. And then my poor brother Paul had to wear this all shaggy, looking like a scarecrow on stage because my father's like, damn it, it's your big head. Just ripped the whole thing over his head. It was hilarious. Hilarious. And then I went over to Brian. I said, Brian, Dad's going to get you. Oh, don't do that. I'm serious. My brother B, he used to put his hand on my nose and squeeze like, don't say that. Just because I was saying it. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, great memories of our father. And may he rest in eternal peace. We will always love you, Dad, from the good times to the not so good times to the down times of your health. We loved you from beginning to end. And you will always, always be in our hearts. Oh, don't say that! We love you, Dad.